There was a time when men killed for black gold. It was the engine of the old world. Today, this 10,000-ton platform is worth less than the plastic bowl I use for my water ration. In 2250, the world of excess has evaporated. We no longer seek what flows, but what endures. Steel, copper, silicon. Imagine a world where nothing is new, where you don't buy, you survive. Welcome to the age of the great scavenge. For centuries, humanity lived under the illusion of infinite consumption. We thought the earth was a bottomless pit until the bottom appeared. The domino effect began when the energy return on investment of oil collapsed. Extracting the last barrel of crude cost more energy than the barrel itself could provide. The engine of the world simply stalled. One by one, the resources we exploited became blood metals. Lithium, cobalt, coltan, the minerals that made your screens glow and your engines hum, they simply ran out. The global supply chain, that house of cards supporting your entire lifestyle, collapsed in less than a decade. The factories fell silent. The ports emptied. The malls, once temples of the new, are now iron cemeteries. No more shiny boxes, no more plastic wrap. These halls now breathe the scent of rust, where we trade ghosts of the past for a few more hours of utility. The era of buy and discard died with the last factory. We had to dig up the arts we thought AI had buried forever. The welder, the tinkerer, the mechanic. We stopped being consumers and became surgeons of the obsolete. But even salvage has a limit. When the last copper wire is gone and no more steel remains, the mending stops and the hunger begins. In a world with no new things, we don't fight for gold. We kill for a single working screw. But who truly holds the power when there is nothing new to deliver? The empires of fast logistics and one-day shipping died with the factories. Today, the throne belongs to three new lineages. First, the lords of the archive. They don't own things. They own the know-how. They guard the blueprints of ancient technology and dying servers. Without them, nothing can be fixed. Then, the scrap barons, masters of the dead cities and the steel graveyards. They decide who digs and what is rescued. They are the kings of rust. And above them all, the hydro lords, owners of the deep wells. In the year 2250, power is no longer a brand. It is the control over what remains. Before resources ran out, robots represented the pinnacle of technology. Machines designed to free us from work, to think for us, to be our perfect selves. But these silicon gods also need fuel. Without lithium for their batteries, and without new chips for their brains, the great age of robotics faded away. Today, the robots that still walk are like us, patched up survivors. They have gone from being luxury tools to rusty beasts of burden, powered by lead-acid batteries salvaged from old cars. By 2250, an artificial intelligence is only as smart as the last copper wire that manages to keep it alive. We miss things we never even saw. The cloud evaporated the moment the last data center ran out of cooling. Our history, our photos, our collective memory, all trapped in black glass rectangles that will never glow again. In the era of the mending, the ego died with the internet. No more likes, no more followers, No more digital shouting. We went from being global icons to local ghosts. If the story isn't told face-to-face today, it simply ceases to exist. We have returned to the age of the spoken word.
Been too long. I'm telling you,
Now,
automated patrols
an old
don't detect sector
smartphone
gamma.
is just a mirror of a dead civilization.
But getting past the
We
walls
keep them as
still-
talismans, hoping that one day, the ghosts of the old world will speak to us again through the static. But the silence is absolute. It must be said, the end of the factories has benefited the environment. Nature has begun to reclaim its lost space. Without the constant hum of industry, the air has cleared, and the sky has returned to a blue we hadn't seen in centuries. The earth is finally breathing again. But our previous excess left scars that won't heal. Entire regions have become inhospitable, haunted by the chemical ghosts of our golden age. In 2250, nature isn't just returning, it's mutating. Green vines now strangling skyscrapers are toxic to the touch, and the rain often carries the metallic taste of our forgotten greed. The wild has returned with a vengeance. We see coyotes with coats stained by industrial pigments, and birds nesting in the skeletal remains of wind turbines. The world isn't dying. It's just becoming something we no longer recognize. A garden of plastic and pollen where survival is the only law. But who are the ones who truly manage to survive in this broken world? While the cities fought over the last drop of oil and the barons tore the earth apart for scrap, a different kind of survivor was already waiting in the shadows. Long before the last barrel was dry, there were those who walked away. They left the neon lights for the old villages, the concrete for the fields. They chose a life that the 21st century called austere, but they called it necessary. They returned to the pace of the seasons, far from the frantic hum of the machines. In these hidden corners, the plow has found its purpose once again. Woolen clothes, hand-woven on wooden looms, have regained their value over synthetic rags. Here, progress isn't measured in gigabytes, but in the depth of a furrow and the health of a harvest. Perhaps the future wasn't in the stars, nor in the silicon, but beneath our feet all along. In the year 2250, while the old world's ghosts still haunt the deserts of steel, life, real life, is quietly blooming in the dust.